Ready. 1 2 1 2. Welcome, senseis and geodes, to this stream of another speed speed through for reading through my what's it called? Yeah, no, Blue Archive. Yeah. For Blue Archive, and how we go for today is that we will be I don't know. Somewhat. We will be. I won't connect this. We'll be just figuring out how exactly. Now we'll just be speeding running through it all and all, because for most of what's not, we've so far stopped at reading the fifth prophet, which is Jabura, and I think the next one will be the sixth one here, and we should be pretty all right for how it goes. And without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right into what we got. Alright.
プルアーカイブ
A little tired for today, but not always tired, but you know, it's because spent already so much time on everything else, so
I just need one more copy of the last one.
oh yeah, and I will have my Discord buddies here just talking around, you know, while as I'm reading through the story as well. So y'all have to probably keep in mind. Y'all have to probably keep in mind that we're not quite that family friendly. Just a foreshadowing warning. You may hear some cuss words from me, you, him, them, somebody, but not for today. No family friendly for today.
Oh wow.
Well, you're almost catching something then.
No, two of them, but one more. Oh,
ちー
Okay, so you're getting closer now.
no, I can't do it at all because it's the last
静
fight.
かに熱血が進みだな
Generally, unless you get a special thing that lets you start with one of the 5-star or 5-point characters at the very beginning, they're harder.
Yeah, it does get tougher the higher you go. Alright. Decagram Mission Chapter 2, Flaming Story, Episode 8, Chakma. Okay. I do probably gotta adjust the music because it's always louder than what I expect. Alright, I've located exit. Hurry, Sensei. President Himari. It's locked. I'm forcing my way through. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, we're in the lava, bro. Huh? This is... You mean to say this inside... We're now inside the volcano we saw earlier? The path led us to the heart of the volcano. This is really it, Rio? It was most logical decision at the time, at least. There's no enemies here. Volcano, high temperature area, and climbing. The heat is unbearable now. How are you going to fix this, Sensei? Take responsibility. You're better dressed than your usual outfit, at least. I suppose. I'm melting away. Phew. We may have ended up inside a volcano, but at least we can catch our breath. Let's get back to the helicopter and AC right now. Our state-of-the-art helicopter is not your refrigerator.
Being on this 4.1 billion damage from the final boss.
Alrighty, good over there. Oh shoot, my mic wasn't. The further we proceed, the more drilling rigs are here. The mountain is more likely the core target of their mining operations. The glacial sea tundra and volcano, whatever they're planning on doing with this wealth of resources. Is it for the chest and munition factory? No. If that were the case, Emmy, you look unwell. Will you be okay? Wait. No, I'm truly on my limit. If I don't make it, please leave a scoop. No, leave a whole box of ice cream in memory of me on my grave. Given the context, that sounds alarmingly not like a joke. However, the enemy seems to have stopped their pursuit. As hot as it may be, we can collect ourselves here for a moment. He stopped. Yes, I'm scouting the area with drones and AMAS, but I've detected no enemy troops in this area. On the surface, that's a relief. Underneath, it's an ominous statement. How so? Why would the enemy, who severely outnumbers, not press their advantage? The only deterrent would be something of a greater threat, or something they should not approach. Ding ding ding, the answer is, in fact, both. That voice. You somehow managed to intrude on this place. It's a shame it'll be for all for nothing, isn't it? Yes, congratulations are in order. However, they are not quite a feat they have achieved. Was that Yoda talk? I don't know. It doesn't matter because it's all over now. I said it. They have been watching us? Of course, ever since you set foot on the tundra. Do you think you could scuffle our troops and still escape our attention? Oh my, oh dear, do humans really require such glaring facts to be explained to them? Disappointed cannot accurately express the feeling running through my circuits. I suppose it's to be expected. From where am I supposed to go? From here, it's all over, right here, right now. Yeah, I mean, well, oh my goodness, I died. I mean, yes, yeah, like N said, let's get this over with. I guess I might as well save this. G-tag save. Of course, if you choose to surrender, I cannot fathom a reason to not accept. Do we call this mercy? A sense of pity? You can't expect to surrender without knowing the situation. What are you trying to do here? Is it okay to tell them? The details we cannot, but there are things we could reveal to the human soft. Why not? We intend to build a new foundation for this world, create everything anew if you really think about it. Why not? So, why not? We intend to build a new foundation of this world, create everything new. If you really think about it, we're doing it for you. To put it simply, we will present the perfect model, the complete answer. Yes. Now listen closely. The next matter is one great import. Next matter is of great import. Allow me to explain in terms you understand. Is it not the bane of human existence to agonize over the right and wrong decisions, whether the path you tread is optimal choice? We will gracefully grant each and every one of you mercy. You will never again have another worry. Normally, her just yapping, but that was Master's very reason for existence. Okay, oh my, have you been watching too many science fiction movies? What a third-rate villain line. And what a waste of time, not even worth listening to. If you believe in your message, you shouldn't feel the need to hide things. That's correct. I've been told that nothing can be for the good of all, and creating something anew is not worthwhile. You're going too far. I'm starting to get a little angry. It's of no concern. This outcome was still within range of our predictions, was it not? The Decker mission engineers I've been hearing about. Sukatsuki Ryo. Tsukatsuki Ryo. Alright. Tsukatsu. You know what? Let me type this properly. There we go. The new variable. You arrived. So why did this variable finally make her appearance? No, another useless question. So, you, the first to notice the master's presence, the audacious one who follows its trail. My goodness, I accidentally wasted a note.
Wait, what did Benji just do?
Alright. You have not resurfaced since the day that the Kiboto's sky almost fell. And look at that time. You should have remained put in shadows where you belong. I can acknowledge this sentiment. Your perception of me is yours to keep after all. However, you've gathered more data on me than I expected. We the engineers, you know what? I can't stutter like that because then I'm gonna get a stutter. We the engineers prepare for any and all possibilities because we're the engineers. That's why Chokma will return everything to how it should be. The ground, something's happening to the volcano. Detecting activity of volcano sensei. There. There's more? A prophet. I'm seeing signals of a new prophet. Yes, I can confirm the wave pattern. Is this Chokma? Chokma? Chokma, the second Sephira of the Tree of Life, the realm's ancient guardian. I can't stutter. I still can't. I should not be. Shining intelligence and hidden wisdom. Unwelcome variables are unwelcome. With Chokma's power, this volcano will erupt. And eradicate most unwelcome variable here, Shale Sensei. And of course, you too. Sukatsuki Ryo. No problem for you, right? And if it's for elder sister, they did not decline our offer of mercy. You're right, they did. Yes. I think I missed the word. Okay. What in the world? This makes no sense. That thing on top of the lava, it's a super phenomenon. Right, I think the original purpose of our club was to investigate such things. The super phenomenon we were... Hold on. I messed up a word, now I have to go back. The super phenomenon we were created to investigate, and this thing are two entirely different breeds. The signal is the nameless gods? Jabrua was always reliable, a hothead but still reliable. That's why we left the important task of patrolling the glacial sea to it. Reliable. Okay, no, not bad. Oh, she's got bow ties on her. In fact, it was Jabra's idea to lure you ingrates here. Even the amazing sensei Sukatsuki Ryo can't do anything to fight Chokma while it's in lava. Not while it's in lava. Izumi Moto Emi is weak to heat, and Asuma Toki's Abi Ishun is in need of maintenance. It sure is. Oh my goodness. Izumi Moto. Okay, here we go. It sure is tiring fighting without rest, huh? It's break time in more ways than one. We will go ahead and grant you one, an eternal rest. Against these kinds of enemies, something straightforward operation works best. What are you gonna do, Rio? I will deploy every amos I have to build a defense line. We can use the remains from the field facility. It won't be a proper barrier, but sometimes against primitive opponents, you need primitive tools. Primitive. Yeah, primitive. I see, that must be. Thank you, Rio. The engineers stated that Sensei was their primary target for eradication. In their eyes, Sensei's presence is the biggest threat. Yeah, we'll see you later. Ah, Metal Doll, okay. Yeah, that man's gone. I'm gonna keep on reading my story mode over here. Unless you want me to read it out loud, just let me know. Sensei? You said you don't know what I'm reading, or you don't need to know what I'm reading? Okay. Yeah, I'm reading hentai. No. Alright, I don't know what those children are thinking or planning. But for now, let's take care of what's right in front of us. And then you'll definitely turn on the AC for me for 10 hours straight if you want. Thank you, Sensei. That's why I like you. The helicopter is going to run out of fuel if you do that. My goodness. Oh my, foghorn. Okay. Preparing for battle. It's settled, everyone. Let us engage. We sure worked hard to lure them all the way out here. Good luck, Chakma. Sukasuki Ryo may deploy countermeasures, but our beloved Chakma can handle them. Everyone, look out. Here we go. Time to get a fight going. Oh my goodness. A bagel monster. Chakma, declamation. Not be careful. Oh, it's a special. I'm gonna die. Okay, yeah. You know, let's keep fighting. This isn't gonna look good, but let's keep going. Does the healing? I forgot. It's either healing or I have to deal damage to the thing over there. That's got the smallest healing. Alright. Okay. Alright, this should be good. Oh, I got him. I get it good. We're good. Alright, next cone. Next episode is Tactical Victory. We did it. What about volcanic activity? Earthquake magnitude has reduced significantly. Lava flow appears virtually non-existent. Volcanoes being stabilized. That's the least of our worries. What is Chakma's status? It can't be. Even though Chakma was not yet perfected, I can't believe it lost. Wait, what is this? We filled our resource quota? That was the situation. They prioritized protection of their resource delivery rather than the defeat of the variables. Wait, what is this? We filled our resource quota? If that was the plan, it should have spoken up. Baby Chakma is a shy one. My goodness. Let Chakma retreat from here in that case. In terms of strategy, we're already victorious. Chakma is retreating towards the glacial sea. Regardless, how do I put this? To imagine it had a second form. Yes, the gigantic pits we saw earlier were the actual footprints of the monster. Right, a giant transforming monster. Aren't you all excited right now, Sensei? I mean, it's a giant transforming monster. Who wouldn't be sad about that? I would. I definitely be excited about that. One of them proves to have a good taste. Although, for that one to be the strange teacher, it's distasteful. Problematic. I'm just glad someone out there recognizes how great our baby Chakma is. Hey. Why are we complimenting our enemies all of a sudden? I'm sure I'm happy for you, but we are still a defeated robot thing. Ugh, sure, whatever. You can tell yourself that, but we know the truth is that we retreated for your sakes, not the other way around. No. Don't be upset, man. It's okay. You did good. We will let sleeping dogs lie. This feeling of supposed victory, enjoy it to the fullest. Savor it for now. Mark my words, a tactical victory does not make for a strategic triumph. They left. You seem disappointed, Sensei. Naturally, I had hoped for more opportunity to converse with those children as well. Perhaps we could have found out more, even if it's the barest crumb of a clue. Perhaps we would have... Well, hold on, I remember. You were right. We barely made any leads right now. I want to talk more about the transforming monster. That was your main concern. I am a transforming battle maid, Sensei. You are allowed to like transforming monsters. However, you should give me some of that affection and attention. Somehow, Toki seems a bit different. Let's head back for now. We have our own injuries to nurse. I agree. We need time to catch up our breath and perform maintenance. Yes, just like your bro, I cannot positively assert that Chakma has been rendered completely inoperable and the barrage of battles extended a large amount of...
Damn, I got like 30 fucking sirens, bro.
Sirens? The Sirenies? Oh, well, that's a lot of Sirenies then. Yes, just like your bro. And the barrage battles expended a large amount of our resources. However, if needed, I could continue for I am the perfect maid. False, stand down. Toki, even you need rest. Power down, Ivy, you should, immediately. Understood, Miss Rio. Good work, everyone. I just might survive, but can we turn up the AC more, President? Spare me, Emmy. It's already getting cold in here. Your yellow jacket is made for cold weather. You can put that on. You're telling me to wear a jacket just so I can have the AC on max. That's an utter waste of energy. What happened to the efficiency you love so much? You're wrong, President. In this case, inefficiency would be your operator not being able to reach 100% of its potential due to poor temperature conditions. Energy can be recharged, machines can be maintained and even replaced. The human body cannot. We will leave this volcanic region at full speed. You two can reach a compromise after that. Great decision, Toki. Nice. It was nothing. Peace, peace. Peace? Yes, I learned this from President Himari herself. That's right. See how your very own Tokyo has grown and changed? This, that, everything you observe with your very own eyes. They're all thanks to this Millennium Mentor and super genius delicate chick beauty. What are you going to do about this, Miss Rio? The president's head has blown up again. No, Translation. Himar is happy she got to see you. Thanks for all that you've done. Where'd you come up with that? That thought has never crossed my mind, not in my entire life. I suppose I can't deny that your presence has benefited this mission in more ways than one. Thank you, Rio. You saved us. Yes. Where are we at now? We are above the tundra region. The air current is unstable, but please remain on guard for any emergencies. Seems like the deck reclamation's remaining forces and facilities are no more. That reminds me, I collected samples of both of them. Or I collected samples from both of them. When did you do that, President? Do you intend on adding squirrel to your long list of titles? Oh my, a squirrel does sound cute. I believe this may be a situation where I accidentally encouraged her. I apologize, Sensei. If I agreed, then I'd be agreeing that Himari as well. I am failing to comprehend this interaction. However, it appears we believe Emily did something wrong. I will agree. This is a little awkward, so I think it'd be best if I just stay out of it. Anyways, what did you mean by samples? Just as I said, Chakma resource harvesting facilities and what seem to be Declamation's forces protecting them. They were all subjects worth analyzing. Above all, the fact that they were operating forces and facilities of this scale without chest, their munition factory, incites suspicion. We will need to land a helicopter to begin analysis. Understood. Let's do it somewhere very cool. Somewhere cool for Emmy, maybe torture for me. That may be right, but we also concerned about the helicopter engine overheating. It can't be helped. I'll give in this time. You don't have to start pouting already, President.
Yung 5 credits are gone, bro.
Well, that's pretty small for 5 credits. New collection acquired. View now. Of course, I'm gonna view. Number 6 on the list. Chakma. Realm's Ancient Guardian. Okay. Alright, the second prophet of the deck of... My goodness, Mom. Alright, the second prophet of the Deprogramation. Its identity was revealed to be the AI of a drifting auxiliary ship's navigation control system hacked by Deprogramation. Its name appears to come from Chakma, the second Sephira of the Tree of Life. Unlike other prophets, it seems to be able to change its form and structure to a great extent. And then its motivations are difficult to discern. For now, one assumes that it can set and change its own purpose. While its basic auxiliary ship form is already something to be careful of, its second form is said to be the Chakma's true danger. Oh yeah, if it transforms into Humongous Godzilla, I'm dead. Alright, hold on, let me take a quick look. So we got my eyes. We got number 1, alright. Number 2, okay. So we got number 1, the first prophet. So number 2, 4, third. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, that's 8. What the heck is... So I guess 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Episode 10. Legacy of the Nameless Gods. To summarize, we followed Chakma's trail to the glacial sea here, and we uncovered its activity in a volcanic region. We believe it was harvesting resources to transport to a second location. Yes, we observed it building transportation routes, although we're still unsure of where the resources are being sent, and there are still facilities remaining in the area. Shall I perform recon in the air, Miss Rio, President Himari? Yes, thank you, Toki. Should I join her? No, I have a separate task for you, Amy. What is it? We need to do analysis of the remaining Decorator mission facilities. My mission is to retrieve samples. Precisely, for this kind of endeavor, the more samples we have, the better. What are you doing, Rio? Yeah, they're pretty every night. Didn't you say you need more samples? Then are you offering to help? Do you really feel like you need to spell it out? It's a name. It's fine, great. Let's get this over with then, shall we? Despite everything. You two are close friends! Definitely not. You're completely wrong, Sensei. Will these samples be enough, President? Yes, that should be enough, Emmy. We've nearly completed analysis. Are you receiving the results, Rio? Yeah, receipt confirmed. I have a few conclusions I've made. Oh, is that so? Well, go on. I believe this is a matter of great importance. We can confirm on site. I've detected traces of material construction in the samples. Ah, I can see it. We faced something similar before. We have material construction. Yes, Sensei. Do you remember the Ark of Atrahasis? Atrahasis. And what happened to Arison K? Ah. Yes, exactly, Sensei. Yes, it's the same. Material reconstruction is one of the signatures powers of the Nameless Gods. There is no way to confirm for certain since we don't have this direct access to Chakma. However, looking at the resource harvesting methods, their transport facilities, and even the forces themselves, yes, they were all created via material reconstruction, power of Nameless Gods. And now I think our hypothesis is almost proven. Proven? Yes, all the pieces fit together. The what? She's back. Okay. Asuma Toki. All of them? Yeah. It's a little like boy force or something. Okay, he's just spouting random nonsense. Alright, Asuma Toki reporting. I have returned. I've confirmed the Hold up. Okay, I've confirmed the presence of hastily constructed rails leaving the volcanic regions. There are also several small defensive forces stationed along the pass. Okay, great work, Toki. Yes, of course, Sensei. You should be more proactive and bold in issuing me compliments. To be specific, here are some potential options: head pats and a light hug, or your hands around my waist. Oh, oh, she went a little out of hand on the last one there. Sensei, why are you studying flustered? Toki? I wouldn't question it, Miss Rio. I can't confirm if she just revealed her true nature, or if she's changed, but this is simply Toki now. Oh my goodness, this is too good. Let's continue, Sensei. Alright, what we got? Right, what did you mean by all the pieces fitting together? Well, we're moving on. Let's see. Disappointing. She's definitely putting aside. Okay, you know what? Let me move on. I gotta keep going here. So there. Hold on. Hold on. I'm losing character quite a bit. Where's my water? Okay. Alright. There were 3 prophets of deprogramation that the Super Phenomenon Task Force faced before coming to the Glacial Sea: Bina, Chest, and Hod. None of those 3 prophets had any relation to the power of the Nameless Gods, but when it came to Jabru and Chakma, the prophets we met here, we identified traces of the power of the Nameless Gods, which could explain the rather surreal experience of a ship floating on lava that we all witnessed. What's certain is that Declamation and its prophets are already utilizing the power of the Nameless Gods, right? Yes, it seems to be an incontrovertible fact. The real concern is that they intend to do... What? Hold up. The real concern is what they intend to do with that power. Okay, so as long as I... whatchamacallit? What's it called? I don't... As long as I pronunciate my words, I should be okay. What? Rio, just now. Yes, I'm detecting it from here as well. Working in seismic act? Oh my goodness. A lot of seismic activity. What's wrong, Sensei? Did something happen? Did you find something, Miss Rio? Please explain. Oh? Yes. For this to happen, we're going to have quite the emergency on our hands. In other words, we've detected a new prophet, but on an entirely different scale. It's a very powerful signal. Oh god, have I fought this one before? Next episode, Dead End. Have I fought this one? Not sure, but we'll have to see. Alright, Dead End. Do the next episode. Let's head on over and see what we got. Okay, status update Rio. The analysis of New Prophet? Yes, I couldn't get the detailed analysis from here. Considering its strength at the time it occurred, the signal faded out incredibly quickly. I can confirm it's a new prophet, entirely different from Jabru or Chakma. This would make it the 3rd prophet we've encountered since coming here. Ooh, they're in a hot spot of prophets. That's probably pretty interesting for how it goes. It's a bargain sale for prophets. I would like to buy one. What is the asking price? You two. They're fresh out of prophet stock. I've recorded Signal's coordinates. I'll send them to you now. It's quite a ways away. I'm curious to investigate, but having to take the risk of moving our base again. Furthermore, to send out such a strong signal, there could be ill intent behind it, like something summoning us? It's a similar functionality to a bug zapper, I understand. I can't say for certain, but I'm certainly it wouldn't be true to rule it out. I smell a hidden trap. Well, it'd be rather valiant for the headlines to say something like, the Super Phenomenon Task Force bravely takes on the enemy's traps and prevails. I suppose it's irrational and even efficient. Yes, I agree with Miss Rio. I am left with no other choice. Since no one else is taking the President's side, I will stand by her. I'm sorry, Miss Rio. What? What? Just said? She's not even like... Can you please not show sympathy like you're dealing with leftover inventory? On top of that, it's not like I've advocated for one method or another. Hold on, I lost my... Oh, okay, so Toki is gonna agree with Himari about going to the signal and fighting the thing. It's It's gonna be quite something, I guess. So okay, then you're the one at fault, President. You should be presenting clear and concise proposals to the court. It's meant to be an icebreaker. An icebreaker. To finish what I was saying, while bravely facing the trap is an appealing option, I can't risk the safety of our members. Then utilize my AMAS. I have an AMAS drone that I modified for high-speed recon for situations like this. Wait, I closed my Discord. I'll send it to the signal's origin. Oh my, so that neurotic personality diverse can be useful sometimes. I'm only deploying the most rational method for the situation. What are you trying to say? Forget it. I can't even open my mouth around here. I've deployed a drone. It'll take about 20 minutes to reach the area. I'll slow it down and connect the video. What? Is there an issue, Miss Rio? I've lost connection with the Amos drone. We need more details, Miss Rio. As I said, my connection was severed out of nowhere. It must have sent out some amount of data before that happened, no? Hold on, I'm analyzing it. Is something wrong? Himari, I'm sending you the data right now. Help me analyze it. Oh, we're probably gonna meet Yasad or something. It's really unusual for you to request my help, so I'd assume... I'm truly hoping that my intention is wrong here. Okay, let's see what we got. Alright, what's going on? Things are okay here, right? What in the... That means... Seems like I wasn't wrong. Yes, there's no way you would make a mistake with these after all. I do respect you when it comes to this field. What is the matter, President Himari? To get to the head of the issue, it appears that the coordinate is... the multi-dimensional barrier that once protected the Ark of Atrasis. What? Hold on. Atrahasis. Okay, cool. I'm saying it right. I thought I was saying it wrong. Oh shoot, no, wrong button. Okay. What we got? Oh my goodness. So it's got a own barrier. Yes, Sensei. But why there? Why now? What does this mean? The red sky will return to Kiveltos and the strange machines? I wouldn't think so, but it's a whole different, my goodness. I don't want to fight again. I suppose you could call this a silver lining, but I don't think the threat is to that extent. That's right. At the very least, it doesn't seem like there are signs of dimensional interference at the mentioned coordinates. But the multi-dimensional barrier is there? Yes, considering this new data and what we've discovered so far, I would have to conclude that the Prophet have fully immersed themselves in the power of the nameless gods. Okay, yeah, so because they use power, that means they know how to use barrier of power. Furthermore, for them to have utilized an almost insurmountable defense mechanism, a supernatural phenomenon beyond anything we've previously encountered, which means that they're hiding something here. Yes, so what countermeasures are currently available to us? The only way we can overcome the multi-dimensional barrier the first time was with the my goodness, that's such a hard word. Okay, Utnapishitam. I'm dying here. Hold on. Utnapishitam's hold on. With me reading so fast, and what's this one word? It's getting me jumbled up here. My goodness. All right. Utnapishidam's ships Sensei made for us. There we go. Alright. We would be hard pressed to get another supernatural phenomenon at that scale in our arsenal again. Alright, here we go. Yeah, that's probably the case. Right, it's difficult to admit, but we're low on options. Everything is a non-starter if we can't find a way to deal with the Nameless God's power. And even if we forget the barrier, we'll have to find a way to circumvent the Prophet's ability to manipulate material and reconstruction and recover infinitely. I agree. We may have to deal some critical damage to Tripper or Chakma, but they've recovered in no time at all. Yes, using reconstruction, the recovery process is almost instantaneous. The prophets are already able to utilize the Nameless God's power to this extent. What can we even do about it? Also present, how can we forget that the multi-dimensional barrier, even if we try to pretend it's not there, it will still be in our way. Now that I think about it, what did we do back then? Back then, our main objective is to destroy the Ark of Atrahasis in the sky above Kibotos. However, the Ark is protected by an quantum superposition state. However, the Ark is protected by a quantum superposition state barrier that makes physical access from the outside impossible. As long as this barrier is in place, physically breaching the Ark is impossible. Therefore, we plan to pass through the barrier by putting Utnapishtim's ship in the same quantum superposition state. But ultimately, that approach method failed because the Ark of Atrahasis changed the entire value of the state itself. So we ultimately relied on Oh. Next episode, Proposal. Episode 12, Proposal. I was not present at the scene, but I have heard that Aris was instrumental in the mission's success. I recall after everything was over, the game development department members visiting us at the Super Phenomenon Task Force Club room. I remember everything from the party proposal, 2 KB worth of data, a robot-shaped keychain, a good atmosphere, touching background music, and finally, my enthronement as the main heroine. Mainly, things happen. Ha! The first part happened, but the rest sounds like fantasy. I just tried saying it. Toki has been trying to secretly impart her own agenda more frequently. Anyways, back then, the Utnapishtim... my goodness. Utnapishtim's chest. Utnapishtim's ship that Aris reconstructed was Aris's proof of a hero. Hehe, I still remember the name I came up with. It was sort of like Atrahasis Supernova. It wasn't the right time to say it back then, but you're not very good at naming things, are you? I don't want to hear that from you. They're both. But we don't know what exactly Aris did back then, which is the crux of the problem. We have no way of determining the method or mechanism she used to reconstruct such a thing. Yes, what the source energy was, how material reconstruction occurs, how she collected and discharged it, they're all mysteries to us. From our perspective, she managed all of this in the blink of an eye. All these questions makes it nearly impossible for us to replicate what she did. It was a miracle born of the strangest dream, which is what makes it the absolute antithesis of science, antithesis to science and theory. Exactly. Science is a systematic process. It's designed to allow anyone to reproduce the same results as long as they're familiar with the process. I believe we should reach out to Aris. You want to call Aris out here, to this place? Yes, exactly. We should ask Aris to analyze and explain what she did. Rio, are you absolutely certain? What do you mean? Aren't you Aren't you then just using ours as a tool to resolve your issues? Oh. President Rio, I don't need to repeat myself. We've already had this conversation back in Utnapi Shidam's ship. The only difference is that the subject has shifted from Toki to Aris. Of course, as a delicate flower blooming on the cliff, I couldn't care less about the accidents you make and regrets you have, but someone making the same mistakes over and over again is rather uncaught than born, even for the one who has to watch it happen. Yes, right, I have no rebuttal. Hey, Rio. Oh, what's this? Do we need Aris to resolve this? I apologize, Sensei. Please disregard that hypothesis. It's one of many possibilities. I can hardly guarantee her presence here will result in what we need. You can forget I ever proposed it. My approach was incorrect. Then I'll try asking Aris and the game development department. Sensei? Sensei! What is his behavior, Sensei? Something wrong with you? Are you very sure, Sensei? In the worst case, the situation seems dire. Well, I could see how one would be led to that conclusion. And if anyone were to talk to Aris, it should be you? In return, I have a request for you, Rio. Me? I want you to come to the Glacial Sea Base in person. Miss Rio? Sensei, does that mean the so-called concept of taking responsibility together? I'll leave the final decision to you, Rio. Just like how you suggested your own proposal. I too am suggesting a proposal. I don't know, Sensei. I don't know whether or not I have the right to. Miss Rio, you were the one who saved us. I don't know about right and wrong. I'm also unsure if it's feasible for someone to always make the correct choice. However, I would like to see you again. Is that not reason enough? Toki. Rio, it's your decision to make. I know what drives you. It's rationality. So what decision will your rationality, your logic drive you to do this time? Logically, there are limitations with radio communications requiring both security and safety. Any kind of radio interference, like what happened in this fight, could affect the integrity of the entire mission. So excellent. It's decided. We'll meet you at the Glacial Sea Base. Okay. Oh, shoot. What's wrong, Miss Rio? Does something not agree with you? But is this really okay? I'll send you the coordinates of the Glacial Sea Base. I'm assuming you have some form of transportation already sorted out? Yes. It will be your first meeting in a long time, Miss Rio. I will be waiting, Toki. Yes, how can I help you? Thank you for your hard work and for everything. You're welcome. Oh, that's sweet. That's very, very sweet. While everyone's busy with the preparations, I took some time to myself. Then we thirst for the seven whalings. We bear the known of Jericho. Yeah, I do want to type that. Hold up. Alright. Huh? Sensei? Can I pet? Oh, I can't pet. I tried it. Anyways. Oh, well, we got one. Okay, well, alright. Well, we got emoji here, so I might as well, I can go ahead and turn off emoji time. There you go. There you go, chat. You can type if you need to. Other than that, we should be good for now. Huh? Sensei? Welcome, Sensei. What business do you have here? What? You wish to see our faces? No, I'm both glad and thankful to hear that, but oh yeah, no problem. I'm able to. I usually unlock it just in case. Well, I keep on emotes until somebody actually is ready to chat, and then I'll just unlock it for whoever does want it. Because aside from all that, it just helps just defer any excess bots for me if the chat's just empty on its own. Alright, so let's see, Arona. Don't try to play it off though, Sensei. Affirmative. Your expression is that of seriousness. So again, what is your business? Am I that easy to read? I see. Are you surprised? Of course we can see through you. We've been together for so long, you know. We just know by looking at you. Agreed. Perhaps you're not aware. Wait, what did I even say? Did I miss out a word? Oh, hold on. Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, I see what I missed out. It's pretty good. Yes. It's a means to avoid just bots. Here's what. It's cause with I guess how efficient I'm trying to think of how to set things out about, because I don't know how to set up my own, how to what is it, hard moderate the bot itself to to remove any excess bot accounts. I don't know. I just don't know how to do that. So the most efficient way for me to do that is just to set up a two-step authentication manually, so that in case if anybody actually does want to talk, yeah, I will just set the emoji down for all that. Alright, let's see, back to here. Plana, agreed. Perhaps you're not aware, but the sensei of my world was also that kind of person. What's on your mind? Spill it to Orona. And to me, Plana. Ah, yes, Plana too. Orona, almost forgot Plana. Okay. You started streaming recently as well? Okay, that's good. You can keep on going then. Keep going at that and keep working on your own, because good luck over here. I'm not gonna have that much connections to help out. It bothers me that I can't solve this for them. Well, if you're streaming and just started streaming, does that mean, well, you don't have the same hobbies as me? Well, we'll have to see. We'll see what you got. It bothers me that I can't solve this for them. I'm sending students straight into danger, though, Sensei. But if you think about it, Sensei, even until now, but yeah, aside from that, Shadow X, what are you wondering about since you're saying that kind of sentence? Even until now, you've brilliantly solved many situations like this before, right? Or something like that, hehe. Oh, okay, we're going through all the recollections. You know, I still remember each and one of these pretty much fresh in my mind since I just started back in December here. It is definitely an interesting game. It just for people who love anime and who love, what's it called, side-scrolling readings. It's side-scrolling manga panel, not manga panels. I just side-scrolling story. Yeah, it's exactly just right up people's alleys. You saying back then you've helped resolve ongoing situations, just like cleaning up aftermath, but this time you feel like you're leading students in danger. Understood, but there isn't a possibility that something worse would happen if this situation isn't addressed? That's also true, but I'm putting students in harm's way for a possibility of a better future. Yeah, it is tough that way. It makes me wonder if I'm any different from those people that puts students in harm's way for their own better benefit. Oof, yeah, I I got the Shidam chest thinking hard now. Man, I wish I could become just super strong. Sensei, cannot comprehend. What is wrong, Sensei? You know, like that, right? Be able to fly, smash through barriers. Nameless gods, dark recognition, whatever it is. I wish I could solve everything at once. yeah, go and lurk. We're good, we're good. Why are you acting like this? Confused? I cannot understand. I would like to request a more detailed explanation from Sensei. No, it's fine. I was just being foolish. Did I confuse Shidam Chest just asking I would love to be stronger? But I can't be strong because a Sensei isn't strong. Only your students. Oh. I've got to do it. Yeah. I'll try everything I can and struggle until the end. And if that's not enough, well, we can cross that bridge when we come to it. Since I don't know how things will go. How did I do a fake laugh? Oh my goodness. Let me try this. Since I don't know how things will go. Okay, no, stop. No, I can't. Sensei, are you okay? Doubtful and confused. Request. Sensei should get a mental checkup. It's fine, it's fine. Sensei, thank you for the head pats, but... Wow. Even more confused. Can I understand Sensei's intentions? I patted both of them for a while. Once they fell asleep, yeah, they turned back to idle mode. Alright, I've returned back to battlefield. Next episode, Departure. They sure say new. Okay. Oh, it's finally arrived. Yes, the last of the resources have arrived from the grid points. Well, factually, honestly, that's not quite true. Total collection rate is at 99.98%. Your statement is false until we received out 2 more deliveries, that is. That's true, but, it's fine, and considering the, margin of error, we're still fully prepared to start the next steps. Oh, here, why are you always running mood? But, did you not agree with me, so? And what exactly did I agree to? I can count the number of times I've been aligned with your nonsense on one hand. The very factual statement that N is cutest when she's crying. What? I mean, that is true, but even you saw? God, and what I'm trying to say is, I didn't mean like, look what you did, oh here. Oh, on what basis do you accuse me? Yeah, everyone. The resource transfer is complete. Next is our laborer's turn. Good job, and everything is functioning as intended, yes? But I just read it backwards. But still, I'm worried. Helical number 5's wounds haven't fully healed yet. Helical? Yeah, helical number 5? Ah, you mean the one with the paint peeled off? You already named it? Yes. It's more likely to rust with damaged paint. So I'm reinforced it with a huge machine arm while I was treating it, and now it's bigger and it needs bigger power. That means the actuator also needs bigger, or that actuator also needs to be bigger. So I use this chance to make a bigger body with stronger materials to calm down and DPS. I know this is helical number 3, you said. I know that I know that device is very, very important to you. No, it's number 5, and helical number 5 is not a device. The child is, it's special. How could it be that special? It's just 1 out of 10,000s of laborers. Ah, how cold and cruel, Saul. The cold-blooded, brutal overseer who sees everything as a means to her ends. Do you truly not know that your cold, soulless words wound the end's tender heart? I don't want to hear that from you. Anyways, then, let's see. Will that be sufficient to treat helical number 5's wounds? All physical upgrades must be accompanied with corresponding software and optimization support. You've fitted helical number 5 with the gift of power, but its joints and parts may slowly wear away. Its life expectancy could even be halved. But what? I don't want that. Yes, I'll assist, trust in me. First, I shall optimize the process. It'll be capable of operating twice as fast, finishing work in half the time. And while it is idle, yes, let's make it so that helical number 5 grabs its own feet and spins around in the same spot forever and forever endlessly, and then... That's too mean. Oh man, she got smacked. Okay. No violence, ugh! But since the collection rate is at 99.98%, yes, you're right, it's finally time. Yes, for our elder sister. For Malkuth to finally descend to this plane. Can we do it? I didn't ruin everything, right? If I made a mistake or something, an elder sister doesn't wake up because of it. Cut the nonsense, and we trust you. You've done well all this time, no? None of us can come close to you when it comes to knowledge of mechanical equipment. Who's happening? Oh, it's the boy. Alright, but I understand your concerns, and after all, at a certain point, you must begin to consider quantum mechanical effects. Saying that you did your utmost becomes a feeble excuse at one point or another. Whew, sob. But it simply is what it is. With every endeavor comes at a time when you must simply accept the results. While I do not necessarily endorse or use borrowing the forbidden power to facilitate our elder sister's descent, what matters is the results. The results. Look at how we've concealed this place from noisy outsiders. Yes, the multi-dimension. Oh. So they're the ones that's up in the sky. Well, that's getting pretty interesting. Yes, the multi-dimensional interpretation probability superposition phase barrier. That's long and annoying, so let's call it the multi-dimensional barrier. Using space itself, where all possibilities in infinite dimensions are included as probabilities as a defense mechanism, we procured an excellent sample to that day. Thanks to that, we were able to reverse engineer and reconstruct it to what it is now. Now is this a question sentence? Okay, it's a question sentence. Is now the time you at last admit that my invaluable contributions led to that particular result? Yes, I despise admitting to it, but it's true. I'm sorry. When it comes to that part of the theory, I still don't fully get it. It's fine, and in the first place, all three of us have different things we're good at, right? Soft, why is your kindness reserved for N and only N? Look deep inside yourself for the answer to that question. Anyways, yes, this place is under the multi-dimensional barriers of protection. It's not impossible for noisy outsiders to sniff around in here. We could even say we wield the nameless god's power in our very hands. Can we really think of it that way? What if someone gets mad at us later for using it? Well, aren't we the ones making the best possible use of said power? Why do you insist on complicating things? We are perfect beings. We simply utilize what we desire and throw out the rest. Why give a single care for a forgotten legacy of the lost times? Yes, we've heard of the existence of the gods, priests, and such. We should bow with gratitude that we are utilizing their power. Those losers who bend the knee to time. The heck did I say? The heck did I just read? Hold on. Those losers who bend the knee to time. Okay. Nice out here. That's the spirit. Hold up. I gotta double check on something. I don't think I finished the task. I finished the task without finishing the task. Actually, that was amazing. That was better than I expected. Okay. Let's see. We got another thing like I go to is checking over here for messages real quick. Alright, nice over here. That's the spirit. It is really okay to do this. Alright. So we are now at the game development department club room, back at Millennium, away from your iceberg and away from the multi-dimensional barrier. At last, I made it to the end. Ah, she collapsed. She's finally worn out. But ours is still good to go. How was it? How was it? Yes, I know. This is a trash game. My goodness, you said it with positivity. Cake? In the first place is, why is it that the second I set foot on the ice, I die of hypothermia? Because the game's set in the polar region, that's what happens in polar regions, right? That's way too extreme. You need to at least let people play the game. As long as you don't skip the tutorial, you get snow gear. The tutorial that took 30 minutes to get through. And you have to find that gear in an obscure hidden corner of the map. And more importantly, even in real life, you don't die the second you touch some ice. You've never been to the Arctic. How do you know, huh? Sigh. Fine, whatever. Forget realism. What happens to all the snow gear resources I drew for you? Those will be released in future DLC. Don't ask me to draw them in the first place. Stop fighting. However, I had a lot of fun. I had fun making the game as well as playing it together and fixing it. Well, ours. Maybe it always ends up like this because ours spoils this too much. But I do think there's a fundamental problem. What could we have missed? As a story writer, designer, lead producer, this is a problem I need to seriously ponder. You're the only one who gave yourself the lead producer title. I got it. Based on my expertise, I can conclude that our game, Polar Adventure, is just lacking real-life references. To be more specific, we need more realistic information about the polar region. What are you even on about, sis? What do you think it's gonna happen here? We're just gonna pack up our stuff and take a trip to the glacial sea. Trip? Even more outside than the outside? That's... Yuzu, are you okay? But think about it. Endless fields of snow, blue glaciers, polar bears, penguins playing together. Don't you think an awesome scene that would just, like an awesome scene like that would just fill us with inspiration and energy? It's a total self-gratification. Also, polar bears and penguins don't live in the same region, and even if they met, the penguins would get eaten. But please don't bring real wilderness stuff into this. Someone's calling ours? Is this number not Sensei's? Wait, it's Sensei? Talking to Sensei is nice. Hehe. Hello, Sensei. Hi, Aris. Yes, this is Sensei R. This is Sensei's Aris. It feels like it's been a long time. Ah, is it not simply a feeling? Think about it. It truly has been not too long. Momoi, Midori, Yuzu, and I would all like to see Sensei more often, so please call us more. Sorry. By the way, is everyone here? Yes, we are in the club room testing out the new game we created. We would like to play it with you, Sensei. Is it that good of a game? That's I am unsure, however the process of making it was very fun. Is everything okay, Sensei? The tone of your voice seems to be slightly different from what I'm used to. Yeah, you're right. You said everyone was there, right? Oh, I can't skip this. Uh-oh, am I crashing? Is my spacebar dying? I kept going back and forth about how much I should tell ours the game development department, but in the end I thought honesty would be the best policy. I would like you all to listen closely to what I'm about to say. Glacial exploration! Yay! Yay, I understand, Sensei. Is that not wonderful, Momoi? A glacial trip with everyone? Heck yes. Perfect timing. Sensei is the best. Hey, everyone. I empathized this multiple times, but you realize this will be very dangerous, right? Right, sis. And you too, Aris. Let me summarize what Sensei said. We're up against this mysterious AI thing with mysterious goals. On top of that, it made some giant robot monster to help it reach said goals. So they might need Aris's help to fight it. We already deal with those kind of bosses enough in video games. Yeah, exactly what Midori and Yuzu said. So you should take this more seriously. But Sensei, I'm your ally. You are my ally. I'm very thankful to hear that. But let me reiterate myself. In a way, this is... I understand now. This is a very serious situation. It may be so dangerous that you will not be able to guarantee my safety. Aris. Understood, Sensei. How do I get to the Glacial Sea? What? Aris? Why are you surprised? One should not run away when an ally is in trouble, as basic tenet of party play. And for me, I feel grateful that I'm the one you think of in this kind of situation. That means you trust me, Sensei, and that trust between us is proof that we are allies. Are you sure about this? Sensei, I may only be an apprentice, but I am still a hero. At least I'm trying to be every day. That's pretty sweet. So, I would like to help to make this world a better place, even if it's just by a little bit, and I mean that. That's why I cannot run away and hide when someone who has helped me so much reaches out to me. That is how I will make the world better in my small way. But what will you do if things get really, really dangerous? I see. If things do become that dangerous, then no matter what... I will return to being a student and hide somewhere safe. Oh, that's totally right. After all, there's no such thing as a cheap move when it comes to gaming. Well, as long as you're not hacking or cheating. I think we could do that much. Well, what do you think, Sensei? Can you pinky promise to pull off cheap moves if it comes down to that? Wait, to pull off cheap moves or not to pull off cheap moves? Can you pinky promise to pull off cheap moves if it comes down to that? Of course, Sensei, a hero never goes back on a promise, but is keeping a cheap promise a good thing to do? Yeah, it's fine, Aris. It's like cheesing game, yeah. And sometimes you have to cheese games to win, right? Like Easter eggs that devs put in, hoping that players will make use of them. I see, understand. Then I must ask again, how can I get to the Glacial Sea? Thanks. Thank you, Aris, Momoi, Midori, Yuzu, thank you. I'll send you a text with instructions. And there's one last thing I wanted to say. What, Sensei? Let's see. Make sure to dress warm. Was that my one more thing? Wait. Go back. Nah, I don't want to skip through every... Allied. Next episode, Allied. Episode 14. Oh, Sensei, is there a problem? Rio should be getting here about now. There are still 5 minutes remaining. Perhaps that's enough time to start expecting someone to arrive? However, when it comes to Rio, I believe she would come exactly on time, not 1 single second late. Or, on very rare occasions, she'll arrive a minute early. Hamaru, aren't you cold? Yes, I am. Unbearably so, in fact. I'm colder than an elegant cliff-top bloom getting directly hit by the morning frost. How about staying inside? Although, that's not a reasonable suggestion, I am making this particular event an exception. She not only threw this work in my face, but also decided to disappear of her own volition. If I were here to greet that president, who who's at long last showing her face, my frustration and anger would keep me up all night. It'd be nice if you could just be honest and admit that you're excited to see her after so long. That's not true. You're wrong. You're completely misunderstanding me. I cannot believe we spent this much time together and you still have no idea what kind of person I am, Amy. I actually say that because I know you so well. Anyways, so much has happened. Although, I joined you halfway though. I can confidently say that my bonds with President Himari and Amy are just as strong as everyone else's. Wow, that's some confidence there. Of course, Sensei. I was once taught with enough passion and brute force, things like this work out somehow. By who? Momoe. Momoe. Momoe? Momoe. Yeah, Momoe. Momoe. Yeah, Momoe. Ah, yes, that makes sense. Looking back, Rio was the one who created Super Phenomenon Task Force. Defragmentation. The goal was to research a deity to prove its existence and, if possible, analyze its constitution. If such a thing were possible, then it would mean it could be replicated. This is how a new god could be created. The absolute being autonomous analysis system was created based on that hypothesis. In other words, it is an artificial intelligence seeking out divinity. Originally, it was just me and the president. Then Emmy brought Sensei. We've gone from desert to factory to ruins to here. I have nothing special to add, so I am randomly interjecting. Otherwise, I would have to just sit idly by, and that is boring. Come here, Toki. I'll hold your hand. Thank you. Oh, jealous? Jealous much? Jealous much? For some reason, this feels unfair. Me too, me too. You two, are you Sensei's pets or something? Anyways, I refuse to indulge in dull nostalgia, yammering about how so much has happened or time has flown by. That doesn't align well with the image of a delicate yet beautiful super genius hacker like me, and it ruins the mood. Just like efficient hacking, everything in life should be done in a quick, clean manner with no ramifications. It seems she arrived while we were talking. Oh, she's got a winter coat? That's not bad for an Alta character. Hold up, let me That's pretty good. Not bad, not bad. That's actually not bad. I mean, like, my goodness. Okay. A fresh little style. You arrived in something rather ostentatious, haven't you? My transport ship? It's nothing special. They say the big can serve the purpose of the small. Hold on. Quick, what the? 9? 9? Okay. Hold up, folks. I was half reading some messages from my own Discord here, but well, thank you. Thank you for the raid, Anuki too. It's yeah, I'm currently just doing declamation. I believe, if I remember correctly, I'm on episode 14 here, and I'm just trying to blast through as much as I can, just, with my voice acting here, and just I don't know, just trying to enjoy it through. I've actually been enjoying through. I was actually, I don't know what to say for sure, but after seeing what's it called? What's it called? I I was on like a long pause after seeing just Rio in her new outfit. I was surprised that they brought a fresh new winter outfit for Rio to actually head into the glacial area. Cause I know Toki didn't have one because I guess she's a maid, so she just used her normal maid stuff. But aside from everybody else, yeah, everybody else had a different alternate outfit, so it's pretty nice. Yeah, it's pretty dripped out too, so it's pretty nice right out all in all. Let's see. Where was I after the reading? Ah, yes. There is still a lot of room for improvement. I didn't have any. Wait, I didn't have time to properly outfit with everything we might need for this mission. Yes. All right. We'll just say you did your best. Wait, what'd you say? Hold on. I missed that last there. I didn't have time to proper outfit with everything. Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah. She's just trying to gear up for everything else inside the plane and all in all. Okay. Welcome, Real. We were waiting for you. Sensei, welcome, Miss Rio. We've been waiting for precisely 5 minutes, Toki. Have you found your purpose? My purpose? No, it's okay. You don't need to answer. It's too difficult. Just by seeing you now, I know the answer. Is that so? Yes. I've said it once before, but please indulge me one more time. I'm sorry, Toki. I take full responsibility for everything that happened. Oh? What? You have grown, Miss Rio. I haven't seen such a heartwarming moment in a while. Don't tease me too much, Sensei. You're not teasing me? You're not teasing me? Isn't that even worse? You have something else to tell me? No, what is it? Listen, Rio. Please prepare yourself for what I'm about to say. What? Is the world ending tomorrow? Did I not get the memo? It's not to that extent. Ours and game development department are on their way here. Oh, they're here. I would rather have tomorrow be the end of the world. Emmy, Toki. Understood. Oh my goodness. Okay. Everything's gone after her. Okay. Well, Rio, I don't think you can run from this. Oh, she's not running from this. Let me go, I'm leaving. Toki, of all people, you can't be doing this to me. I'm sorry, Miss Rio. This is what I want to do now. This is not what I meant by that. You said they'll be here tomorrow. Tomorrow. This is not what we agreed upon. Oh my, calm down, Rio. Whether they're here today or tomorrow doesn't really make a difference. Yes, it does. I'm not mentally prepared for today. I have to plan what I'm going to say, and above all, it is entirely rational to change an established schedule without prior notice. It's the hold on. It's the way the situations ended up. More importantly, according to astrology, it would be most auspicious to meet at this time of day. All right, you still believe in that meaningless constellation, right? Okay, cool, hold on. You still believe in that meaningless constellation fortune telling? As I always say, astrology is one giant science combining the studies of many different disciplines, including celestial statistics and events and philosophy surrounding the malleability of fate, mathematics, and physics. My goodness, that is completely irrelevant right now. She's definitely resisting, so yeah, she's better lock in, but she tried. Huff, puff, huff. Are you okay, Rio? I'm not okay at all, Sensei. Of course, I did some things and I should pay the price for them, but I just wasn't expecting this. Rio looked at me with resentment in her eyes. While I could understand where she was coming from, it felt a little unfair. Here they are. Another 10 minutes after, and boom, they've arrived. Looks like they're right on. Looks like they're. Hold on, I'm mixing myself up. Okay, looks like they're right on time. Our adorable underclassmen, that is. Oh boy. Well, let's see what they have in store. The helicopter arrived. And the first person who came running out was... yeah, Sensei! Aris. Aris jumped into my arms with all her might. Sensei almost fell. You really are here, Sensei. I missed you immediately. Not immediately. Immensely. Welcome, adorable Aris. Ah, Toki, hello. Hi, Aris. Are you not cold, Emmy? Even I am cold and I'm all bundled up. Not at all. I actually like how cool it is. That's good to hear. Nobody's not gonna know what to do with Emmy. Welcome, Aris. Welcome. Hold on. Welcome, Aris, and everyone from game development game development department. Himari, how have you been? Your yellow jacket is very pretty. Oh my, thank you. You really are just the cutest, Aris. We're here, Sensei. Wait, did they make Momoe and Midori shorter with their winter outfits? I guess they did. Okay, and everyone else, it's been a long time. Hi, Sensei. Getting here was so hard. At first, I thought it was just going to be a fun train ride, but then we had to switch to all different kinds of transportation, until we ended up on a helicopter, and it was so cold. To make matters worse, it ended up taking 3 whole days. It felt like going on a long distance journey in a video game. Achoo! Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. Wow. You weren't joking when you said it would be cold. But look at all of you, bundled up in your cute snow outfits. Thank you, Sensei. Midori picked out our clothes. The designs were very similar to the gear in the game we were making. Man, to the game they were making? They had good taste. Alright, let's go. Yeah, it's an action. Hold on, I'm losing myself in the words here. Alright. Yeah, it's an action adventure puzzle turn-based shooter game that makes play. Oh, I gotta restart. Yeah, it's an action adventure puzzle turn-based shooter game that takes place in the Glacial Sea. And the game is good? Of course. What do you take more, Sensei? Sigh. Oh, well, thank you for the follow, Anuki. Yeah. Make sure you get your sleep and get your rest for your next stream that you need to go to. But yeah, y'all enjoy. For y'all leaving, yeah, y'all take care for all this. Yeah, it's definitely absolutely similar. I'm enjoying every day, every aspect of the story. I've been actually starting out for this whole entire year for myself. So y'all take care. You have a good one. Goodbye, all senseis who will be going for the night as well, because I think it's probably pretty late for y'all. So take care of all there. Now, we need to get moving, but there is one last introduction to be made. 5 a.m. Yeah, absolutely need rest. It's 7 a.m. over here, and I've been up the whole night, so yeah, I'll probably be sleeping in like 5 hours as well. So I'm a night person, so I'm usually just streaming whenever I'm asleep. So hey, for everybody who finds me, welcome to all, welcome to any. Alright, let's see. Small Amas. Hello, I'm the operator support AI assistant for this Glacial Sea Base. Thank you for coming all the way here. Game development department members. She prepared. She went in hiding. Okay. I can't handle this. And AI drone? Oh, that? Like the boss thing that always tries to destroy humanity in video games? Sis, that's a bit, I'm totally right, aren't I? That's the whole reason we came here. We're supposed to fight some mysterious AI that made a giant robot to fight us and fulfill what? Who? What? Hold on, I lost myself. Mysterious AI that a giant robot Oh, mysterious air that made a giant robot to fight us and fulfill its even more mysterious goals. Okay, there we go. That makes sense now. Now that you mention it. No, everyone, that's not it. You see, how to explain this? Have no concerns. I was created to help you, and I will fulfill my role. Therefore, Rio, it's Rio. She was cat. What? Like last time? Yeah. Easy to detect. Rio, are you? Is this like some sort of prank? I'm not Sukasuki. Yeah, Sukasuki Rio, right? Yeah, it's Sukasuki Rio. But it is very nice to see you again, Rio. How have you been? Well, even if it's only through video, I would like to be able to see your face like last time. Is that not possible today? That's it's okay. I know you've always had many possibilities, so I'm sure something very important is making it difficult to say hi. Oh. Still, it's a bit sad when I heard that Sensei and everyone else were going to be here. I was very much hoping to see you too. Ugh. Wait here for 1 second. What? This is Sensei. What am I gonna say to her now? She'd better go out there. Let's go, Rio. But it's fine. I'll be with you. Now's the time to be brave. Okay. I took Rio's hand and started walking back outside. I was relieved when she followed. Well, she had to follow me. Oh, because then it's a lot. When you're holding hands, I guess you're holding a light grip, so if they just slip out of your hands, that means they're not really gonna follow. So yeah, it's gonna be a little making inclusion mouse, but it's okay. She followed, so nothing bad happened. It's Rio. It's Miss Rio. So in these kinds of situations, I should. Hello, Miss Rio. It's been a while, in a lot of different ways. Hello, Miss Rio. Rio. I see. This happens often to adorable Aris. Additionally, she is a good height for head pats. Perhaps giving her some will help calm you down, Rio. Is that so? Hey, how come Aris is the only one you guys can call adorable? Understood. I will call you Noisy Moy from now on. Never mind, just forget it. Okay, yeah. Not bad for that, not bad. Miss Rio, I have a lot of questions, but there's just one real important one. If we were in this, I gotta think about something, hold on. Okay, I'm good. Let's see, if we were in a similar situation as back then, could you save the world by sacrificing one person? Will you still do it? Oh, wait, not you. If we were in a similar situation as back then, could you save the world by sacrificing one person? Would you still do it? Isn't that like being the role of a hero? Sacrifice a person for the world, or sacrifice the world for one person. Aye. So, sis? Momoe. I was passed out the whole time, so I've only heard it secondhand, but isn't that what Miss Rio said? Well, what? Why does everyone look at me like that? This kind of thing always comes up in games, right, when you forget about it, so I'm working off past experience here, okay? My point is, I don't know what Miss Rio's been up to or what she's been planning to do with Sensei, but if she has the same values as she did back then what happens if we run into a similar problem? She's going to come up with a similar solution. Sis, that's a bit... yeah, it's gonna be a little bit harsh though. Hold up, Midori. I deserve to have my voice heard her. I was knocked out when all this went down. Actually, now that I think about it, it wasn't... oh, wait, hold on. Now that I think about it, wasn't Aris the one who attacked me? Actually, if I think about it a little harder, it was also Kay, right? Wait, then how does this work? Eek, I'm very sorry, Momoe. It was all my fault. It's okay. It's all in the past, and the important thing is that we're all here together now. Anyways, like I said, this happens in games all the time. You know, people claim that the minority should be sacrificed for the greater good, but then they tuck tail and run if that sacrifice ends up being them. But you weren't like that at all, Miss Rio, I'll give you that. Okay, so we're in a flashback. Okay, the city itself will warp, distorting into a new concept called the Ark, and then Kibotos will... this is my fault. If I hadn't fallen victim to my hubris, if I hadn't created a city, I did this. So, I have to stop it. But what do you mean by that? I'm going to send the system into overdrive to stop it. My life means nothing in the face of the world's survival. I must. Back at that time, so I think that we deserve to know if you're still willing to make that kind of decision. That's just the situation we're in. Naturally, if my life is the solution to stopping this destruction, I won't hesitate. However, if Aris or Toki is at risk, or anyone else for that matter, I will work to the very last moment to find a different method truly until we are at the end of the very end. I've always had a tendency to come to a conclusion and pursue that single-minded... What? Hold up. That doesn't make... the method I'm reading the sentence... I've always had a tendency to come to a conclusion and pursue that single-mindedly. There we go. I believe that to be the most rational approach. I gotta read that smoothly. I believe that to be the most rational approach. Okay. But I know differently now. If there's even the slightest possibilities of a different outcome, I should reach for it. Because there are some things that can't be reversed. No. That is not good, Rio. Ours? I'm very happy that you are being considerate of others. Wow, what would that sound like? But to hear you exclude yourself from the list makes me very sad. That is why I hope you give yourself a chance too, Rio. Oh? Because no matter how hard a game is, you can always do better on your second run. Yeah, I keep saying that to myself. I keep dying so much times in hard mode for Nier Automata, so we'll try. It's not really a survival situation, but I keep learning from my secondhand experience. Right, that was always a good example, ours. Rio, I think somebody was trying to message you, wasn't they? Okay, no, they have no message yet. Goodness. Yeah, it's so strange. I'm having difficulty speaking the words I wish to speak. Did my language skills get debuffed? It's fine, it's fine. Saying these things is hard for everyone. It's fine. I already read this. Hold up. Gotta take a quick look somewhere. Alright, that's good. It's a good atmosphere, don't you agree, Sensei? I haven't seen such a heartwarming moment in a while, but now that I think about it, it hasn't been a while this time. Wait, now that I think about it, it hasn't been a while this time. Okay, yeah, there we go. What does that mean? Anyways, I think everyone has said what they wanted, and it's inefficient to keep a dead conversation going. Agreed. Miss Rio's weak point is difficult topics such as this one. I apologize on her behalf. Toki, I understand that you have no intent, but saying such things in the current company, it makes Rio's position a bit, What's wrong, Himari? The fact that I'm not very adept with these types of conversation is the truth, isn't it? No, right. I need to get used to it. I must. In order to protect my sanity, I must. You have to go through it. You have it rough, Himari. I'm glad you're here, Sensei. I'd like to apologize to everyone. I've made many mistakes, and if you see me on the verge of making another one, please tell me. I'll do my best to accept if it's within the limits of what's acceptable. It would have been nice if she didn't say the second part. Sigh. That's a huge improvement, real, but she still has a long way to go. What was the second part? I was just reading without thinking. If it's with, if it's within the limits of this. Okay. Rio Sensei, why did you bring us all the way out here? Right, you used such a secretive method. Lost my words. Right, you use such secretive methods to get us here too. Oh, that's right. We need to talk about too. Yes, since we finally all gathered, shall we break down the current situation piece by piece? Feel free to raise your hand if you have any questions. Whoa, Himaru, you totally sound like an old grandma. Shush! Sis, what if she heard that? Okay, cool. She didn't hear that. That's a good thing. That was an absolute good thing. Alright, first things first, let me go check my cafe, people. I'm sorry if you find my cafe a little, a little bland. It's a work in progress. I first had a cafe in making, a little before, and then once I got more, like, furniture, I started deleting. I did a total wipeout on everything, and, I'm having a hard time deciding what exactly to make. Okay, hold on. Yeah, it's so empty here. Sorry, people. Alright, here we go. We're good. And then we got like a presidency seat there. And we still a line of boots. Okay. Alright, that's pretty much it. Alright, thank you. Thank you for you got flashed. Hey, Asmantoki. One of my favorite characters. I still love it. Alright, what was it? Oh yeah, the first things first I should probably do, and I had a task on my head, is to give a follow to Anaki2. Because he's probably good, he's probably a pretty good, Blue Archive player as well. So, let me take a quick look at see what his content is before we hop anywhere else. Mochi the Rock. He's definitely a good Blue Archive player. Oh, he plays every other archive as well. So let's see. Anaki2 is Enfield Arknights, Stella Sora, Blue Archive, those are his recent games. And then I believe, I guess for total all in all, what other games is... Oh, okay, those are just what he's got for past videos and all in all. Okay, not bad, not bad. That's pretty good for it all in all. Oops, I clicked by accident. Oh well, we're staying this all though. Trying to make sure if I got anything else to do though. And of course, give her a pat. Head pats. Okay, that's good. Alright, hold on. One more thing is, I gotta see if my, okay, she does have a thing. I'm trying to get her, thingamabob. What's it? Not thingamabob, L2D. Live 2D wallpaper. But, if this doesn't have her L2D right away, I'll just save it for another time here. Okay, no, it's for another time. Alright, back to the story at hand. But, let's see, before I go any farther, I guess I can give, another info summary dump of what's it, my kind, with my Blue Archive account, myself and me. So, as I say, all in all, I am actually a pretty new player, and what I've done so far is I started back in, I guess, December, and ever since starting from there, I've just gone pretty interested into the game just for how nice the story is itself and the plot, and also how simplicity they make all the characters. It's easy to discern and understand, and all their alternate outfits as well. It's pretty well made and I guess well thought out for I guess catering to your whole entire fan base of Blue Archive. So I don't know, don't have much of anything else to say, so that's pretty much it for that, all in all. Alright, to Chapter 2, Episode 15, Snow Fight. Alright, to the episode. And thing for this, I'm trying to go as fast as I can, so I'm still reading, but if there's like a whole entire change of pace, I might. Okay, there's 50% chance I might slow down, or I'll still keep locking, focus, and just read as fast as I can. And that sums up the current situation. Now, any more questions? Himari, I'm only asking this because everything you just said is so totally unbelievable, but this isn't some kind of joke hackers like that. No, I'm lost myself. Alright, but this isn't some joke hackers like to make that I'm just not getting, right? Seriously, sis, please. I did expect at least one person to have that reaction. However, that truly is the current situation, just as Himari said. Our current objective is to disable the multi-dimensional barrier. Yes, just like last time, if you recall. Okay, so guys, we're gonna have to figure out how to solve that and get another buddy to join us. Maybe not. Okay, which is why I asked Aris and you for all your help. I'm sorry, everyone. I may not be able to take care of things this time, but I'll do what I can. Sensei, if you say it like that, how are we supposed to respond? She's right. Bowing your head just makes us feel bad. On top of that, well, this is actually... Yes, understand, just like last time. Oh? No, we have gone. She knows, right? I can do it, Sensei. I can do anything for you. But... No, nothing. It'll be okay. In this world, there are magic and miracles, so I am sure everything will work out. Aris? But I'm not enough on my own. What do you need? Whatever it is, we'll get it to you one way or another. It is true that I was able to lift the Sword of Light, the blessed Sword of Light, on that day. However, I cannot lift it with just my strength. It was the same back then. In order for me to equip the blessed Sword of Light again, I need Kay. No, yeah. Where'd she go? We don't know. Well, actually, she went to that one little toy. Ah, Aris, does that mean back then Kay fulfilled your request? Yes, Kay helped me, which is why I was able to lift the blessed Sword of Light, and if I'm being honest, I do not know why Kay had to leave and I remained here. But both back then and now, we cannot clear the Demon Lord's castle without Kay. I see. If Kay is an essential part of the process, then it can't be helped. If I had even the smallest clue about Kay, then maybe... President? I know, Amy. I know. Is it okay? Is it okay to talk about that? Toki, Amy, this is an ethical problem that scholars and I grapple with. We can't deny that it has been proven to exist. But... Understood. If that's what President Himari thinks. Rio, I do not know if it's right to tell you this or not, but we do have a clue about Kay. What? On the day we charged the Ark of Atrahasis in the Utanapis Shittum ship. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, they were telling her story. We were passing time. Alright, so Kate was transplanted into Aris's keychain doll? Calm down, Rio. Wait, calm down, Rio. It was only 2 kilobytes of data. I was thinking kilobits, but that's way smaller, so it wouldn't be able to hold too much at all. There's nothing to be gotten from it. It was something we did to give Aris's hope a physical form. Are you sure that data was formed naturally? Rio? Yes, why are you asking this all of a sudden? It's small, but I may have something. You do? Really? Truly? What is it? Tell us more, please. If I'm correct, what we need right now is the data from the 2 kilobytes file that you planted into the keychain. But we've already tried to analyze it at the bit level and there's no data there. That would be the natural result if you utilize the generic technology of Kibotos. Is there a different approach for this kind of data? That's... Can you save key? Rio? Ours, please wait. We still don't have enough context for information. Please answer me. Can you save key, Rio? I'm sorry. I got a little ahead of myself. If we're talking about probabilities, it would be about 50 out of 50. Oh, a gotcha poll. Let's go. Okay. No, okay. No, if I were to be precise, this would be significantly less. If only 50-50 happened in Blue Archive for our polls, it'd have been amazing. Okay, and more importantly, if I fail, then whatever data you have may vanish completely. Ooh, ours. Does that mean if things go wrong, I might lose key for good? It's cruel to say this to you, Ars, but the final decision is yours. But to me, K is... I bend down to Ars' eye level. Ars, what do you want to do? Making a hard decision for a girl. What do you mean? But this is about Key. If I'm the one to decide, yes, you're right. No one should be able to choose for Key. Daughter, yes, a good daughter. No, you got you got two daughters of I don't alternate to each other, I guess. However, I think you have the right to make this decision, Haris, more than anyone else in the world. I want to see Key again. Alright, let's get this going. It'd be pretty good to get this going. Just once more, I want to see Key. I really am not sure. I am only an apprentice. There's so much of this world I have yet to learn. I try to put myself in Key's shoes to understand how Key would feel about this, but I still do not know. Yeah, that's a good thing, because you don't really know much of another person. Key might say to let her go. Oh. Yeah. It's gonna be great when I get to steal content, people. I would have a good story to keep reading on. On that day, I was the one who got to say... Hold on. I said, alright. On that day, I was the one who got to stay, and Key left. I'm sure that was not a coincidence. No, it wasn't. She made a good choice to let Aris stay, because Aris got, I guess, more wish to stay in the world. That's why, from here on out, these are all my personal desires. I want to talk to Key again. Good choice. I want to oppose it. I want the chance to be allies with Key. I want to be her friend. If there is even a small chance for Key to come back, I will take full responsibility. If something goes wrong and I do truly lose Key, I will not blame Rio. Really, I'm a failure as a hero. To fulfill my own desires, I may send Key somewhere I'll never be able to see her again. That is what I'm asking of Rio. I'm sorry, Rio. I'm very sorry. No, Sensei, I'm sorry to you too. I'm a greedy person. I also want to apologize to everyone else, so... I will entrust Key to you. Alright, let the process begin. We're gonna bring back a daughter that everyone in Blue Archive loves. Alright, so we understand after all. It's a request from our adorable Aris. How could we say no? Rio? This is no time to be drawn on about. Let us begin. As long as I, Millennium's delicate yet beautiful super genius hacker who also has a degree in omniscience, am assisting you, I will not tolerate failure. My goodness, that was a long title. It's shorter title than Chirino's thing, but yeah, it's still a long title. I should alliterate. That's not it. I should reiterate. The odds of the success are less than half. We will succeed, understood? Get the stare. I get it. Now isn't time to consider probabilities. Sensei, Himari, Rio, can I go in with you? Oh? Aris? Why all of a sudden? I wouldn't recommend that, as this is going to be quite a dangerous process. On top of that, if we do fail, then you would witness with your own 2 eyes. But Himari gave me a sharp look. I was trying to decipher what it meant when realizing. I was trying to decipher what it meant when realization dawned on me. Okay. Now ours. In the game development department. That's not buttons. Click on the chat. Yes. What do you need, Sensei? Oh, want to go outside for a snowball fight? Oh shoot, wrong button. Oh, I don't want to skip that. A snowball fight now of all times. Oh, I like it, Sensei. What a great idea. We can go outside right now. Sis, what are you doing all of a sudden? Momoe? Yeah, it's Momoe, right? Momoe. But I... Ugh, seriously. Momoe. Thank you, Sensei. Then leave them to me. Not please. Be careful not to get sick. However, if you do happen to get a fever, I will stay at your bedside day and night. Now that I think about it, I look forward to that situation occurring. Toki, do you want Sensei to be healthy or not? I'm not sure either. Okay. Oh my goodness. Alright. Oh, you're already at it. Alright, they're starting. Hey, not a bad picture. Nah, no. Nah, I can't laugh like that. I'm sorry, people. I can't do the laughs. One more time. Take this, Midori. Ah, owing. Ow, that's cold. Ah, it's cold. It says, seriously, don't think I'm going to just lie down and take that. Momoe? Midori? And even Sensei? Why is everyone suddenly... What are you thinking, Nars? I do not know. This is enjoyable, but you're right. This is exactly why we have to do this. What does that mean, Sensei? Don't you want to show Ki cool things like this? What? Something like this to Ki? Alright. Time to enjoy the wonders of youth. But no, I do. It's very cool. I have never seen so much snow in one place. And look, there is a penguin. I've never seen one in real life. Momoe said one would freeze instantly upon setting foot in the polar region. Hold up, something's wrong. I think I'm pronouncing Momoe wrong. Hold on. How do you... Well, yeah, put my... let me pull up Discord, because I have Blue Archive Global Discord, don't I, right? Because if I go into there, it's not on this one, right? Yeah, if I go into... No. I don't have access to text speech. Well, I can search. I can definitely still search. Alright, because, we're taking a pause here, people, because I'm having contradictions inside my own head, wondering if I'm actually pronouncing Momoe's name right or wrong, and it's not really turning out as well. Momoe pronunciation. From Momoe, and let's see if I can. Also, fun fact, named after alcoholic beverages. Oh, hold on. If I remember about the name Momoe, hold on. Let's see if somebody, so that's not Yukari, Ryo, Hamaru. That's not it. Nope. There's nothing about pronunciation. Why does Mom claim her name is Banaka? No. Momoe. Mamoy. Mamoy? am I really pronouncing it Mamoi? I'm thinking it's Mamoi or Mamoi. Is there anything that I'm starting to still take a look. I'm searching through here the old chats. I think I'm back at 9 months out and now 10 months out. And why is the okay, I found it. Chat, how do you personally read I in Momoi's name? As E or Y? Momoi or Momoe? Okay, yeah, hit jump to message, and let's see how this. Oh my goodness, hold up, somebody dropped the card. Alright. Let's see, I think I've picked up something here. Alright, well, I've got to go back to that other text chat I was trying to find. Did I find it? Hold up, I didn't find it. Hold up, I lost it. Dang, I lost it. No. No, I lost it. Oh, hold on, I got it. Dang it. So it's somewhere between 1 year ago. Okay, here we go. Jump to message. Alright, let's see. I do Y. Momoi. Okay, Momoi. Alright, Momoi, people. It's Momoi. Alright. Momoi said, yeah, I said it right? Yeah, Momoi. Momoi said one would freeze instantly upon setting foot in the polar region, but it turns out that was not the case. But it's very cold, but this place also feels like it belongs in this world. You're right, and you're right, and you're right. You're right, and you're going to tell her about how amazing it is here. But first, you have to have fun and enjoy it yourself, right? After all, Key is definitely coming back. Key will definitely. Sensei, you are correct. I did not think of it that way. I understand what you're saying, so I may tell her about how amazing this world is. I must learn more about it first in order to do that. Alright. Yeah. I mean, Midori's snowball hit ours. Understand. You pretended to attack Momoi as a diversion tactic, but attacked me instead. Oh my goodness, she can roll a big one, but I will not lose. Take this. Oh, this is too good. Oh, get thrown. Okay. Ahaha. Midori, that was so funny. Another one for her too. Ours landed a direct hit on Momoi. Alright, Ours, that's the spirit. Bring it on. I'm ready. I will not go easy on you, Momoi. Midori. Yeah, there you go. Alright, and they added 2 right in between pictures too. Oh, that's not a bad idea of the direction. I should sneak behind and aim for the. That's where the box came from. I was wondering when they added her. No, it's not where the box from. It's when it's her. I guess it's her box of hiding, because for her mate up in cafes I saw, should also appear like that as well. I don't know. Would she appear like that for? I don't know if we're getting her alternate characters, so I'd have to look that up a little bit, because I'm a little delayed behind on any of the leaks, so I'll have to see. I'll see. I'll just sneak behind and aim for the back. Then me too. Oh, flanked from both sides. Oh, from all of them. Hey, Sensei, you too. Ha 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 ha. Y'all get you going. Y'all let your guard down. In this cold-blooded, what is it? In this cold-blooded, merciless snow fight, trust no one. Letting down your guard means giving up your life. I see. I see how it is, Sensei. Sabai Mamori won't stand by and accept defeat. Your words ring true, Sensei, but That means you're also prepared to fight, right? I know this. This is Bellum. Who? What? Huh? Oh, and this is Latin? We're going Latin now? Okay, I know. I know this. This is a Bellum Omnium contra Omnes. The war of all against all. Free for all. That's right. In the middle of a snow fight, I can't even trust Sensei. They're all after me now. How could this happen? But I won't go down that easily. Yay. Try and get me, Sensei. I have heard that consecutive hits are meant to carry seriousness in each and every one of them. Then I'll get serious too. Oh, pretty fun for a little smooth sailing, seeing what happens for the next part. I spent a long time throwing snowballs at each other, laughing and yelling as we ran through the snowy fields. At that time, we need something like that. Alright. I watched them a little bit as they gleefully reveled in the snow. I'm losing myself. Okay, I watched them for a bit. I even lost the words in that. I watched them for a little bit as they gleefully reveled in the novelty of snow and ice. With their attention diverted, I quietly slipped back into the base. Okay, good chance to slip back and check up how progress is going. Welcome, Sensei. You should wipe yourself off first. Please allow me to help you. You're right on time, Sensei. We just finished preparing all the usable data storage devices in this base. I don't understand the exact details, but Rio said we needed as many data fields as we can get. Since that required manpower, Emmy and I were assisting. Somebody said what? What was that? Nah. Okay. Since that required no, I already read this. Does that mean yes? We're going to bear witness to Kay's resurrection. Okay. We're getting there. The sounds of summoning. Alright, what's time? Let me check out my messages, cause I think I was expecting something coming from somebody, but I don't think there was anything coming. Yeah, no good. Alright, next episode. Episode 16. I got it. How did I what? Huh? Hold on, this isn't word, so I have to do this. Okay, it's time. Yes. I don't know if I should copy that stutter, because it's gonna force me to stutter as well. Yes, it truly is. We must compose ourselves. From this point onward, not a single mistake can be made. Right. It's finally time to wake up, elder sister. And you're forbidden from you're forbidden from stuttering too. Wait, did N stutter as well? No, okay, N did stutter, but okay. Eh? Okay, I'll do my best. Yes. Oh, she stutters whenever she's nervous for almost like anything. Yes. Nervousness shall not cause any fumbling, nor shall confidence cause carelessness. Checking remaining coolant, just barely enough. Reroute all available energy to the Who? What? Huh? Okay, I'm losing myself with these new words now. Reroute all available energy to the foundation of Zohar. The multi-dimensional barrier will also shut down for a moment. A little dangerous, but we have to do what we have to do. Let's begin, everyone. Oh. Calming power. Focus on one point. Converting data gel density. Checking nerve signal connection. Checking connection strength. Confirmed. Values are stable. Commencing a mutual connection. Oh, this is getting good. Okay. Confirm stabilization of mutual connection. Checking Connectome's active areas. Connectome activation stabilized. Should I display the results? That's fine then, I trust you. Approaching the first realm of consciousness. Peshat. Cortex surface region, normal. Confirmed delta waveforms. Next, approaching the second realm of consciousness. Remez. Medulla central layer region, normal. Confirmed. Theta waveforms. Approaching the third realm of consciousness. D-Rash. Core internal region, a signal error. Well, what should we do? This is catastrophic, isn't it? No, N. Everything is as intended. It's normal. She is correct. The realms are no longer ours to do with as we please. The fourth realm of consciousness. Sod. Observation successful. Energy supply stabilized, temporarily disabling the multi-dimensional barrier. I guess all we can do is wait for the results now. Then what should we do? Pray, I guess. An excellent proposition. We do worship our master after all. Yes, silently pray deep inside our hearts. That our elder sister Malkuth safely awakens in this land. Ugh. We have a force that's waking up and is good, not to be reckoned with. Now, let's discuss K.save. I utilized every possible means at my disposal to analyze it, but they yielded no results. However, you say that with Kivoto's level of technology, that was to be expected. Right, I did. And you said that you need as many data fields as possible, so we've gathered every single data storage device in space. But if you're planning on transplanting a key.save to a data field, it won't do much. I already tried that. Because the field itself is flawed. For the Nameless God's technology, you need the proper environment. Oh? Elaborate, please. If K.save really is a key or trace of Nameless Gods, then it wouldn't be compatible with the data storage types that we're used to. If I were to make an analogy to biology, it needs proper medium for the situation. Which means... So you're equating this to a living, conscious being. Old me would have denied the living classification, however. I'm no longer sure of how or to what extent we're able to define life, so in a way, yes. In regard to homeostasis, feedback, and self-consciousness, there are definitely aspects of it that could be interpreted that way. Oh, is this how the build-up if we were able to make key? Okay, well, this is very interesting. I'm ready him to global. Well, hello, Demon Drone Scott. What's popping up for you over there? Toki, Emmy, you're both incredible. I have no clue what's being said right now. Don't worry, Sensei. I have zero understanding of the situation. But it seemed like I knew what I was doing. Thank you for saying that. Okay, you joined the force. However, everything I know is simply from watching Rio. Even now, I am following their orders. And right now, because I've completed my orders and bored, I demand that you play with me. You chilling? Hopping on? Sure, that sounds fine. Should be pretty much, I'll finish up with this one episode and then I'll send my senseis to raid another sensei that's doing their own story on it as well. Even for me, that's truly a strong, perfect line befitting of a maid. Please hurry and compliment me. Every single chance you could get, she's gonna ask her something. And here I was wondering what you're up to, Toki. You're trying to sneak off and hog Sensei off for yourself. No, oh, even Emmy's in for... Sensei, you're now obligated to play with me at some point, just the two of us. It's a promise. You may not have made a promise, but I did, okay? Yeah. Oh my goodness, they're both fighting for a spot. Where'd they go? What's next? Okay. This may sound contradictory coming from an omniscient being such as myself. Please pause. Why don't you consider making a real degree and conferring it on yourself? What is this nonsense, Emmy? You make me sound like some fragile, pitiful researcher swept up in populism, losing my values for the sake of academic renown. I'm not sure about the fragile and pitiful part, but okay. Anyways, we're about to set foot onto the horizon of a new discipline, one that has never been before. Did I say backwards? I said one that has never before been broached in this world. Which is exactly why I was trying to limit and control this field of knowledge to begin with. More often than not, humanity has a tendency to attempt to utilize knowledge that we don't truly understand. Yeah, we do that a lot of times, don't we? Let's go, humanity! Okay, no. So the past repeats itself. It makes sense. So that, yes, the past repeats itself. Where we at? Okay, a little couple more researching. Are the preparations complete? First round, yes, but the next step is crucial. Now we need to transplant key into this data field. There is nothing necessarily difficult to be done on our end. Our job is to watch. However, by any chance, if something unexpected happens, then the only option available to us is physical force. I understand now. You expose this data disk to an external environment so that you could disconnect it any moment. As in, to destroy it if something strange happens? To summarize, yes. Why are you staring at me like that, Rio? I was anticipating your protest to my methods. That they're too savage, that this is typical of me. I can acknowledge reality, even if I'm being modest. This is a clean and elegant method. And above all, no one is more intimately familiar with the nameless God's power than you are. I have no intention of judging or criticizing your work in your specialized field. Thank you. I do hope we don't have to resort to that. Preparations complete on this side. You may start whenever you're ready. Okay, what we got? We got a console, command console open now. Alright. Key.save was successfully transferred to data field. Okay. Confirmed initiation of self-replication from key.save. The speed. The data encroachment is too fast. How much further is it going to go? Just hold. We're still within the expected range. Occupancy at 96%, 97%, 98%. Proliferation ended. It may not be proliferating any longer, but the data is diverging from the inside instead. Himari, we're getting a signal. Please confirm. To be born is to be thrown into the world. Birth is rarely the result of the will. We are a small boat lost at sea, a wanderer stumbling under a moonless night. Thence, conflicts are born, hatred festers, and sins are committed upon others. Oh? The signal! There's a signal! Yes, there is no mistaking it. This signal is... Oh, we are on the declaration side. Birth begins a curse, and one must. Birth begins as a curse, and one must dispel it. To be born, the infinite, is degraded to finality. With birth comes destruction. Oh, and thus the bird that hatches from its egg will soar towards a god. Finally, we can meet. All of our work wasn't in vain. Don't cry, Anne. Don't cry. It's a good day. It's the greatest day. Aren't you holding back tears yourself, Soph? You're not supposed to acknowledge it when someone's trying to be strong. Touch upon the ends of land and bear witness. bestow life where sin has been wrought, and again shall it rise. Sing to the righteous and silence the unscrupulous. Dawn upon the dark night, and heal those wounded. Hello, elder sister, and welcome. We sacrificed all we had and waited for you. We really waited all this time. For this moment was this world worth enduring. As I relay the words of the beginning, let there be light. Your name is the kingdom. Now rise up and prove thy existence. And so I ask, who are you? I am the will brought forth from the flagship, the pilgrim of the kingdom at the world's end, and named to prove myself. I am Malkuth. Alright. Okay, and now on the other side of the glacial field here, we got this form is oh. They finally did it? Brio? Hold on, she's okay. Her legs gave way because she was overwhelmed. I guess Miss Brio is human after all. Am I hearing heartbeats in the background there? Okay, everyone hold on. Let's talk. You get to choose who you want to be. Please let me apologize to you. Okay. I do not know you, but I thought about how I would feel if I were in your shoes. Sensei told me I am allowed to decide what the purpose of my existence is. What we got? My precious blank. That is why I like the name. Oh, my precious. That is why I like the name blank. Aris. Key. That's why I like the name Key. Okay, we're getting good. This is getting good. Okay. It is named that came upon just because of a mispronunciation of my name Aris. There is no reason, meaning, or purpose behind Key. This ain't bad. Oh, that seemed too. That was sad. But hey, if we're bringing her back, aren't we? My precious Aris. Ho. Day. Ah. There she goes. Route the signal to monitor. Displaying the output. This is... suspense. Just as I thought. Even I don't know quite what to say at this moment. There are times when we're just meant to observe. Yes, I suppose so. We can do a good part. I feel so bad if we're leaving everyone here on the cliffhanger too. Oh? Emmy, please connect all external output sensors. I'm detecting a massive amount of external output signal from a data field entity I'm presuming to be Key. Got it, give me a minute. What we got? Oh, this is good. Alright. Oh. What? What'd you do to me? Next episode, reunion. And that there is where we're gonna be having to pause at. Because for another time, I guess probably tomorrow or in like 12 hours or so. And I'll be continuing back for another part of this speed run to this. But aside from this, all in all, thank you, Sensei, for coming along, and I'll be sending you to another Blue Archive channel. I don't. Well, what time is it? Yeah, definitely. There's somebody that absolutely might be on for doing this, all in all. But let's see. Hit home and let's see. Let's have you. My goodness. I guess, okay, well, I guess everybody's watching Asuna here. Well, you guys get to enjoy a little bit of Asuna. I'm trying to search around on where exactly to send you guys to. Because, for this ending to be right here is actually a good ending for me, so I don't actually have to be, I don't hold on doing anything too bad, of not too bad, just, I don't have to be stuck or too worried about either being done with the story or being half stopped anywhere else. Let's see if we can find an English one, because everywhere else is using like oh, here we go. Dream birthday of Trinity superstar Risa. I feel like do it there, but Chinese. I mean, not Japanese. I mean Asian folks. Asian folks. Other Asian folks. All right, I think I found one. I think it's one over here. His name goes by Spiff E Luffy. So let's go ahead and send you guys there, and it should be a-okay. All right, here we go. Got you guys. So if you guys are able to join if possible, please, Sensei, because we'll be ending it here. If you're all staying to watch some Rocket League, it'd be fun, but I'm not sure it's gonna be fun for that for anything other than that. But aside from that, thank you y'all, Sensei, for coming by. Thank you for joining along to see my declamation story of speedrunning. If ever you do need to see my older contents, I do have them up for the last few 7 days, and if you missed any, I've got them on YouTube in the description down below, but I don't think you'll need it. So y'all have a good one and enjoy your runs for any streams that you go to. Bye bye, y'all senseis.